We'll just ask that you come into this installation ceremony, Lord, as we affirm the new leaders of this American Legion. In your holy name we pray.
Amen.
Amen. A POW MIA empty chair is to be placed at all official meetings of the American Legion as the physical symbols of thousands of American POW MIAs still unaccounted for from all wars and conflicts involving the United States of America. This is a reminder for all of us to spare no effort to secure the release of any American prisoner from captivity, the repatriation of the remains of those who died bravely in the defense of liberty, and a full accounting of those still missing. Let us rededicate ourselves to this vital endeavor. Sergeant Ron, please lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please follow me in reciting the American Legion preamble of the Constitution.
For God and country, we associate ourselves together for the following purposes: to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, to maintain law and order, to foster and perpetuate 100% Americanism, to preserve the liberties and interests of our association in all wars, to inculcate a sense of individual obligations to community, state, and nation, to combat the atrocities of both classes and masses, to make right the master of might, to promote peace and goodwill on earth, to safeguard and transmit posterity the principles of justice, freedom, and democracy, to concentrate and sanctify our membership by my oaths and mutual helpfulness.
I will now declare the installation of office of the full 316 regularly convened. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out. At this time, I'd like to introduce some of our district officers and guests that are in the room. Riding with us today, our Vice Commander, Joe Michael. Our District Adjutant, Richard Rowe. Our Finance Officer, Randy Westman. Our Chaplain, Brian Hanser. Our Sergeant at Arms and 5th District SAL Commander, Mr. Walter Roscoe. Our Sergeant at Arms, Tim Pratt. Our District ALR Chairman, Mr. Coogan. Also in attendance today, our Past National Commander, Clarence Hill. Don't see him, but he was out there. So our National Executive Committee alternate chairman-elect, there you are. He's over to keep holding it.
He's hiding behind the flag.
I see that. All right, we're going to move things around a little bit today. We're going to install our auxiliary first, followed by our ALR, and then the SAL, and then the officers of the post. So at this time, Auxiliary Sergeant at Arms Hampson, please escort Madam President Nancy Chambers to the podium for the installation of Auxiliary Officers Unit 316.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Evening.
On behalf of the 5th District staff, I would like to express our sincere appreciation for your gracious welcome and hospitality. It is our honor to be here today to install the new officers of the upcoming year in the American Legion Auxiliary. I look forward to working with each of you and for making this a fun, successful year. I bring greetings from the 22-23 Department President, Jane Hardacre. This year, her theme, each of us will be encouraged to color, which is continuing our legacy of respect for our veterans, our military families, community, and children and youth. The membership theme is Painting the Town for Our Veterans. Each district is going to be honoring a past department president and her theme. Embrace and incorporate the theme of our district into your unit meetings, events, and fundraisers. By using the theme, you will encourage, motivate, and respect your membership. District 5 is honoring Pat Humphreys by having fun with her theme, which is Soaring Towards the Future. Together we are going places. We will be using Frisbees to color the landscape of Florida. President James' special project is going to be the Gary Sinise Foundation of Central Florida. One of the foundation's programs is the Snowball Express, which provides the children of fallen heroes with fun experiences to help them with the grieving process. By continuing our legacy of respect and working together for the success of our programs, growing our membership, and celebrating, recognizing unit members, we will all have a successful and colorful year together. We shall now proceed with our installation of officers. Will all the incoming officers please meet the Assistant Sergeant at Arms in the designated location of the room, and will the installing staff please join me in the front of the podium for the purpose of installation. While everybody's coming up and getting lined up, I'm going to introduce my district, our district chairman and officers. We have our past 5th district president, parliamentarian, and department historian, Annie Anderson. We have our district secretary and department public relations chairman, Berta Luke. Past Northern Area President, past 5th District President, and Girl State Chairman, Liz Hill. Past 5th District President and District Assistant Sergeant at Arms, Molly May. District Sergeant at Arms and AF Chairman, Cam Sons. Constitution and Bylaws Chairman, Mary Tarnowski. Legislative Chairman, Yvette Moore. And our copy Chairman, Tanya Sawyer. Sergeant at Arms, please bring before me the officers-elect of this unit. Madam President, I present to you the officers-elect of Unit 316. You have been chosen to fill the various offices of this unit. You will familiarize yourself with the duties of your respective offices and given in the unit guidebook. Always remember that the welfare and success of the unit depends upon you. Therefore, I would remind you of the obligation which every American Legion Auxiliary member assumes. The obligation of preserving the integrity of the American Legion and the American Legion Auxiliary, contributing to the aims and purposes of our organization, the ideas of justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. Will you please raise your right hand and repeat after me? Place your name where I put mine. I, Nancy Chandler, promise to perform faithfully all the duties of my office I am about to assume. And I further pledge that I am not a member of and do not subscribe to the the other members of the executive committee have been entrusted with the responsibility of managing and govern this unit between meetings at the call of the president. All actions shall be approved by the unit membership. Use this trust wisely. Oh. Verna, great trust has been placed in you again by the election to the highest office within the unit. As you assume the duties of the president of Unit 316 of the American Legion Auxiliary, I charge you to carry constantly in your mind the obligation which is yours, that of upholding the four great principles expressed in the preamble: Constitution, justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. Will the newly elected officers please turn and face the audience? I congratulate this unit upon the officers you have chosen. I have charged them with a serious responsibility, and I in turn charge you likewise. Will every auxiliary member of this unit please rise and raise your right hand and repeat after me? I solemnly promise to renew my pledge of service to the American Legion Auxiliary and to give wholehearted support to these unit officers. Mary will give prayer. Father of our faith, we seek your presence at this installation of our newly elected officers. May we ask your blessing on them and your guidance during the coming year. Make them aware of their responsibilities both to you and to our country. Create in them a desire to foster the ideals of justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty, so that the American Legion Auxiliary may accomplish its share of building toward a better world. This we ask in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Will the Sergeant at Arms please escort the current president and the Assistant Sergeant at Arms escort the other officers and stalling staff back to their seats, please. Verna, you have come to the close of your administration and are ready to begin another year. The members have entrusted you to lead them again for another year, and I know that you will have another successful year. To you, as the new president of Unit 316, Department of Florida, I present to you this gavel, your symbol of authority. May you use it with discretion in the best interests of the unit. I remind you that great trust has been reposed in you by your re-election to the highest office this unit can bestow. You are entrusted with the supervision of the duties of all the officers and are responsible for the success of this year's program. I charge you to carry constantly in your mind the obligation which is yours, that of upholding the four principles expressed in the preamble of the Constitution: justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. You have a few words?
Yes. Mary Elra and the education chair. American Legion Auxiliary Department of Florida, also the Pavilion Education Award 2021-22 at Atlantic Beach, June 2016. Give 10 to education, Department of Florida, American Legion Auxiliary Unit 316, June 18th, also by Kathy Leroon and Janice, a committee member, and Mary McElroy, Elra, education chairman. This is the one we can be very proud of. Our 100% banner. Two pins from Gary Commit from our past department president, one for the president and one for the membership chairman. Yep.
Thank you, Suzanne.
She's also gives us the members.
Yes, thank you, Liz.
Thank you. Madam President?
Sergeant at Arms, will you please escort our past 5th District President back to her seat? And Assistant Sergeant at Arms, please escort our unit president back to her seat. This concludes our installation, and on behalf of the 5th District staff and myself, we again thank you for your warm hospitality. We are here to assist and support you and hope this will be a great year. Please do not hesitate to call on any of the officers or chairmen if we can help. Now I turn the podium back over to our 5th District Vice Commander, Mike Garcia. See, that's what happens when you try to steal stuff.
Sergeant at Arms, please escort the district ALR Chairman Drummond Good evening.
Good evening.
Sergeant at Arms, will you bring before me the Director of this American Legion Riders chapter? My fellow Legionnaires, auxiliary, and sons of the American Legion, I present to you your outgoing ALR Chapter 316 Director, John Tinsley. I ask that he give you a short brief of the chapter's accomplishments of this past year.
Oh, it's still a chapter.
Yay!
We've had a couple of things going on, the steak nights, Monday night bingo, dogs and burgers types of things. Participating in quite a few rides, both poker runs and district-wide rides. Along with that, that's about it. Oh, we did do a successful raffle last year, and we're still doing that this year. Hopefully, if you need any tickets, that's all I got.
Sergeant at Arms, will you please bring before the newly elected officers of this American Legion Riders chapter? fellow Legion Riders, you've been chosen to fill the various offices of the American Legion Riders, Chapter 316. I know you will vindicate the trust that has been reposed in you, and I know you will fulfill in every way the obligation that that trust entails. You will remember that we are the true family of the American Legion because we are comprised of members of the American Legion, the American Legion Auxiliary, and the sons of the American Legion, all serving as equals. You will at once familiarize yourselves with the duties of your particular office as stated in the SOP of your chapter. You shall carry out your duties with a spirit of devotion while endeavoring to fulfill every obligation within. You must know the welfare and success of this chapter depends largely upon you. You must also know that upon your shoulders equally rests the burden of preserving the integrity of not only the American Legion Riders, but the American Legion itself. By the wearing of your patch, you're the most obvious participants of the American Legion family. You therefore must ensure that your conduct of this American Legion Riders chapter is above reproach. You must protect the good name of the American Legion Riders and the American Legion by your interactions and endeavors with the people of this community, state, and nation, where they will judge us based upon your conduct. Officers of the American Legion Riders Chapter 316, please raise your right hand and repeat after me, giving your name where I give mine. I, Joe Maltese, do solemnly pledge myself to perform faithfully and impartially the duties of the office in the American Legion Riders Chapter 316 that I'm about to assume. The rest of the riders in this room, please stand up and raise your right hand. I pledge that I will, and repeat after me, I pledge that I will support the goals and principles of the American Legion. I attest that I am not a member of and do not subscribe to the principles of any motorcycle club or group opposed to our form of government. ALR members in the audience, you may be seated. You all may touch your hands. ALR Chapter 316 officers, please turn and face the audience. I present to you the officers of your choice. I congratulate you on the selections you have made. And now that you have chosen them to guide the destinies of this chapter, it is your duty and responsibility to aid them in every way. Remember, they represent the entire family of the American Legion. Help them keep the American Legion Riders an organization faithful to its purpose, principles, and ideals. Congratulations, American Legion Riders Chapter 316 officers. About face. To you, Director Tinsley, you're entrusted with very important duties. You must teach and protect the cardinal principles of the American Legion and the American Legion Riders. You are entrusted with the supervision of the duties of all of your officers in your chapter. Instill in them loyalty to your post, to your chapter, and to the membership and to the department, both state and national. You are more than the presiding officer for meetings. You should be guided by the principles of your post and the decisions of the chapter body. Most of all, you must familiarize yourself with the governing rules and tradition of the American Legion Riders. Understand that it is your duty and obligation to fulfill all administrative requirements and attend all meetings required by your post and both your chapter and department SOP. The responsibility for the success of this year's activities is upon your shoulders. By your sincere acceptance and earnest performance of these duties, may the trust your fellow Legion Riders have reposed in you be justified. I extend to you the congratulations of the department, and I wish you well as you assume the duties of your office. Sergeant at Arms, you may now escort the newly installed ALL officers of Chapter 316 to their seats. Congratulations all.
And salute. 2, business.
William Commander Garcia.
Sergeant at Arms, possessor of the Sons of the American Legion District, FAL Commander Walter Raskow for the holding for installation of FAL Squadron 316.
Gather up the incoming officers for Squadron 316, please. Gentlemen, David, say what you mean. You've been chosen to fill the very office of this garrison of this squadron. You will, I know, dedicate that, the trust that has been reposed in you and fulfill in every way the obligations that trust entails. You will at once familiarize yourself with the duties of your particular office and will proceed upon those duties in the same spirit and devotion and endeavor that characterizes father's service in being great wars, out of which came your faces of membership in the American Legion and your own in the Sons of American Legion. You must know that the larger success of this squadron is largely on you. You must know that also that upon your shoulders equally rests the burden of preserving the integrity of the Sons of American Legion. You must protect it and advance its good name before the people of this community, state, and nation. You must exalt it in their eyes. You must make them know, as we know, its purposes and policy. Forever remember the common spirit that animates its members. There's no rank among us, for each serves as the equal of his comrade, and all strive toward the same goal, which is the realization in the life of the Republic of the ideals of justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. Forever remember the cardinal principle of the Sons of the American Legion, of the care of the dependents of those who have answered the final call, and of those who are now suffering from disease and want. Rightful education of the children of our country, and devoted service to the community, state, and nation. You raise your right hand, give your name right to mine, and repeat after me. I, Walter Raskow, do solemnly pledge myself to perform faithfully and impartially the duties of the office in the Sons of the American Legion. I am about to assume. I further pledge. I am not a member of, and do not subscribe to, the principles of any groups that oppose our form of government. Glory to God. Amanda. You have entrusted a very sacred duty, that of teaching and protecting the cardinal principles of the Sons of the American Legion throughout your entire squadron. To you will come the indigent and the distressed, and it is your duty to see that no worthy comrade is turned away. It is your duty to see that the freedom is ever the lifer of those with whom you may come in contact. Loyalty to your squadron, to its membership, and to the American Legion are now requirements that you now assume. You are more than a presiding officer for a meeting. You are guided by the Constitution and the decisions of the body, yet the responsibility for failure or success of the year's program is largely on your shoulders. You must initiate and carry through program through to completion. You must familiarize yourself with the policies and traditions of your squadron and of the Sons of the American Legion. To you I extend congratulations for the American Legion, and I wish you well as you assume the responsibilities of your office. Turn around, face the audience.
Incoming officers. Commander. Incoming commander. First vice commander. Second vice. Or is there a third vice? Okay. Finance officer. Finance officer not here. Captain? Captain, you're in. Sergeant Arms? Keyboard. Keyboard. All right. Order. Luke, 2. Commander, represent the duly elected officers of Post 316 the membership has been documented and authenticated.
My fellow legionnaires, you have been chosen to fill the various offices of the Wick D. Tillman Memorial American Legion Post 316. I know you will vindicate the trust that has been placed in you. I know you will fulfill all obligations required of you. Familiarize yourself with the duties of your office and carry out those duties with the same spirit from which arose the American Legion. The welfare and success of this post depends on you, as does the preservation of the integrity of the American Legion. Protect the good name of the American Legion with the people of our great nation. Help them to know the Legion's purposes and policies. Remember, the tolerance that animates us as members. Remember, there is no rank among us, for we all serve as equals. We are all aiming for the same goals, the ideals of justice, freedom, democracy, and loyalty. Remember, too, the cardinal principles of the American Legion are the rehabilitation of all disabled veterans, care of the dependents of those who have answered the final call, care of those who now are suffering from wounds, disease, and want, the education of our children, and service to the community, state, and nation. At this time, would you please raise your right hand, say I and your name, where I say mine, and repeat after me. I, Miguel Garcia, do solemnly pledge myself to perform faithfully and impartially the duties of the office of the American Legion I am about to assume. And I further pledge I am not a member of and do not subscribe to the principles of any group opposed to our form of government. You put your hands down. Sergeant at Arms, would you please bring forward our outgoing commander, Daniel Luke. Commander Luke, you have just completed a year of service to the American Legion and to the Wick E. Tillman Memorial American Legion Post 316. The records of the post indicate the quality of your service. It is my hope the things you learned about the American Legion and the experience you gained will always be available to those who follow you. On behalf of the Department Commander, I thank you for the splendid service you have rendered the American Legion. Commander Luke, thank you very much. Sergeant Arms, escort outgoing commander to the seat. To you, Commander White, you are entrusted with very important duties. You must teach and protect the cardinal principles of the American Legion throughout your post. You are entrusted with the supervision of the duties of all officers of your post. The poor and the trouble will come to you, and you must see no veteran turned away without full justice. Loyalty to your post, to its membership, to the state and national organization are obligations which you now assume. You are more than the presiding officer for meetings. You are guided by the Constitution and the decisions of the post body. Yet, the responsibility of the year's program is on your shoulders. You must initiate programs and carry them through to completion. You must familiarize yourself with the traditions of your post and the American Legion. By your sincere acceptance and earnest performance of these duties, may the trust your fellow legionnaires have reposed in you be justified. I extend to you the congratulations of the Department of Florida, and I wish you well as you assume the responsibility of your office. At this time, the officer will please turn around and face my fellow legionnaires, I present to you the officers of your choice. I congratulate you on the selection you have made. You have chosen them. Now it is your duty to aid them in every way. Help them to keep the American Legion faithful to its principles and ideals. Sergeant at Arms, would you ask the newly elected officers of the West East Dome Memorial American Legion Post 316 accept the commander to their seat?
And salute. 2, dismiss.
At this time, I would like to turn the podium over to Commander White for closing remarks.
Well, first of all, I thank Denny Luke and everybody that supported him in the last 2 years to keep this post running as well as it did. And I look forward to filling his footsteps, filling his shoes, or walking in his footsteps to make sure I can do the same thing. And I'm looking forward to it. I want to thank everybody for supporting me this year. And also, I want to come up with a theme of my own this year. I want to come up with a theme that says, let's get more members involved in what we do in this Legion. And hopefully that'll work out, and I look forward to doing the best I can for everybody. Thank you very much.
Permission to approach.
In the Navy, we had a time-honored tradition of whenever you would rank, you would take off your rating symbol or your rank symbol and pass it on to your next in line. That was a tradition that was to give him or her the belief that they could fill your shoes, no doubt they can fill the shoes. This is not a rank rating promotion. However, I want to give you my commander pin as a symbol of my belief that you will continue on with trying to make this post all you can be. And to let you know that I will support you 110%, and you can count on me to be your right-hand man whenever you need. So if you need anything, you ask.
Is there any further business to come before the meeting? If not, Chaplain, lead us in prayer. Covered.
Heavenly Father, I bless your people in your Legion family. Give them your wisdom and guidance, and help them to be a blessing to others. And strengthen this post for me in the coming year. And also the officers that will be installed here this evening. We ask these things in your holy name. Amen.
Amen. Covered. Your Honor, will recover the POW-MIA flag. So we meet again. Let us remember our obligation to our country can be fulfilled only by the faithful performance of all duties of citizenship. That service to the community, state, and nation be ever a main objective of the American Legion and its members. Let us be ever watchful of the honor of our country, our organization, and ourselves, that nothing shall swerve us from the path of justice, freedom, and democracy. The nation's color in place, and salute. 2. I now declare this installation of American Legion Post 2,